Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of your favorite football podcast, the official Naija FPL.
Yeah.
Damn, I missed the last episode. I guess it wasn't as fun,
Come on.
But I'm back.
It was exciting with
Is
you.
it?
Without you,
Without you.
I'm better, right? So, so to my right, I have
it's Agwoturumbe.
on my left,
It's just J's.
just J's, right?
J with Z.
So last week was, let's say, uneventful, or last game week rather.
It was a low scoring week.
Yeah, quite low scoring week.
Yeah.
We had people scoring 74 points, 60 points, and winning leagues. Shout out to Salvy. I'm Salvy Fc. Shout out to me. I topped most of my winning leagues last game week, and I scored 68 points. How amazing!
The con master is back.
So I wish it could be steady every game week. So this season, I'm not taking it easy, everybody.
Coming for
I
you.
want to be on top of all my mini leagues and probably finish among the top 100,000 in the world. That's what I want to do. So without further ado, let's dive into it, guys.
I wish you all the best.
Not from your heart.
Not from my heart.
Okay. All right. So Game Week 5 fixtures. Let's do a brief review of Game Week 5. Low scoring week, interesting games. One thing that characterized last game week was that a lot of people they brought in Son
Yeah.
because of his hat trick in Game Week 4, and people went a step further to even captain him, and some triple captain him. So people had 3 sports assets in Son, Madison, and either Udoje or Romero or one of those defenders. And
Funny enough, a lot of people sold Richarlison.
yeah, obviously.
Came in the 80th minutes, scored a
Scored a
goal,
goal and
and an assist.
created an assist
Won the
as
game
well.
for him.
It was never
For
an obvious
Tottenham.
choice anyway. But when you look at what Son produced, what Madison produced, and what the defenders, probably like 5 points and all. So
And a lot of people took the risk and captained Son against
but
Haaland.
I think wasn't to them wasn't a risk. Playing a new
At least
closer side, fresh back, just back from hat trick, and
I actually captained Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus. You always do some other things. Yeah, Haaland,
Haaland.
Yeah, so just.
Well, he's still racking up points, so he's not bad now. They're not doing bad now.
Can he last? Can he last? How do you think? Can he
Don't
last?
worry.
Can he be consistent?
I move different.
All right, so if you look at the fixtures from that, let's start with who's Liverpool? Yeah, first game of last game week.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that game? Who goes-
First of all, I spoke about Liverpool conceding, and Bond was laughing as if I was speaking Spanish, and I said Liverpool were going to concede, and they conceded.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people should hail me now.
Yeah. No, but so they've been conceding goals all season. So it's not really.
yeah,
I mean, they have a shaky defense right
Yeah,
now.
because
They,
you guys,
they,
Van
they lack
is-
Van Dijk.
is
They didn't
suspended.
play Alexander Arnold
Yeah.
that game, so I mean, they had to concede.
Obviously, it was a no-brainer, really.
Yeah.
So no applause for that.
Well, I mean, like Salah's
Salah's been consistent this season.
had 2
10
assists.
points.
Two assists. Yeah.
They must have.
Yeah, so I'm surprised because a lot of people don't have Salah in that team. I think to me is one of my
They must have.
major differentials. And now to bring him in now is difficult because to bring in a 12.5 midfield asset, you need to like more or less check your team.
Readjust
So it's
your
like
team.
2 players have to go for him.
Yeah, it's
So
definitely.
if you don't have a wild card, you take points hits. And I observed that a lot of people have played a wild card before
Yeah.
now. I mean, like people are really kind of panicking early this season. I've told guys that
Jz has played this wild card.
Yeah, I mean,
he played
a lot of
it. He played
people
it.
have played
Game week
wild card.
5.
Who is that?
You know.
I know I didn't play my
Game
wild
week
card.
4.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
You not
okay.
played wild card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where it is. But look at it. So for Liverpool, my consistent player since the back of last season rather, is Mohamed Salah. And if you don't have Mohamed Salah, then I'm wondering what you have in Liverpool. You're not sure who starts in Darwin or Jota or what's his name again? This guy from Holland. What's his name again?
Gakpo.
Yeah. So
Salah is one of the most consistent FPL assets this season.
for the past 5
2
seasons,
goals,
actually.
5 assists.
For the
So
past 5 seasons. So I mean,
he has
I
justified
can't
his
see why
price
people
tag.
people don't have Salah. And guys, you don't need to bring him in anyway. Those in my mini league, don't leave him where he is. But Liverpool will be having a nice run of fixtures after this. And I think if you don't have Salah, you can afford him, bring him in.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the next exciting feature from last game week. Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. Yes,
Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. I think
3-1.
3-1, yes. And I think who scored?
Bailey
Bailey scored.
Lewis, and Duran.
Well, they're not really. I mean, the favorites to
Exactly.
have on your
To rack
team,
up
but
points.
I
I
have
mean,
one
they're
guy.
differentials.
I have one guy in that Villa team. He came in the summer. Diaby.
Yes,
He's
Diaby.
my
Yes.
team from Gameweek 1, and he has done, I think, 2 goals and 2 assists.
Yeah.
He's in my team.
And he had an
Yeah.
assist.
Yeah, he had
last
an
game.
assist.
Yes.
So
And
6.5 is
Watkins.
Yeah.
Watkins' second assist for the season. So
Yeah, so Diaby is raking up points quietly at 6.5, major differential, and the guy is just giving it to me.
Yeah.
And after they're playing Chelsea now, right? I think we are there about. Chelsea has been, well, I don't know. But after that,
Yeah,
they
Aston
have
Villa,
like
yes, they are playing. Yes.
Good
4.
run.
Yes.
I mean, some good runs
Good
coming
game,
on. So
yes.
I expect Watkins to pick up. I expect this guy to do well.
Yeah.
Bailey has been doing well this season. So
Is it? Yeah. Manchester United,
Brighton.
What
Oh,
do you think, guys?
Ooh, Manchester United Brighton. For FPL enthusiasts, it was most of the assets did not produce. Like people that had Estepinian was on the bench.
Mitoma
Ferguson
on the bench.
came in from the bench. Mitoma did
Mitoma
not
blanked.
watch,
Yeah.
but Solimarch popped.
No, he didn't even play.
So
I think it was
Pascal
Welbeck,
Gross
and this guy. what's his
Welbeck.
name again?
and Pedro.
João Pedro.
Yes.
That's called Pedro. That was one of the most transferred players.
Out. Yeah.
Out.
So
But he
Last
starts,
game
so
week.
you can't blame for
Yeah.
transferring him out.
So that's the thing with FPL this season at beginning of the season. You have to adjust your team based on
The fixtures.
fixtures and
But
rotation.
you can't. So that's the thing. So you can't always keep chopping and changing because what it
Yeah.
means is that you keep getting point hits.
Yes.
So what I've learned over time and even now is that
Just be
sometimes-
consistent with your team.
Yeah. So last game week I didn't make any major transfer. I just brought in Alvarez before the international break, so it price doesn't get so high. And I sold was it Felix or so. So
Okay.
my team, I said, you know what, that's all. I was tempted to do Son, but when you look at Son form from last season, it's not really been great. So I wouldn't just go all go and just make it hard, lots of changes. So trust your players a bit. Probably can give you points.
Yeah. But
And
do
all.
you want to trust Man U players?
I have Rashford. I'm keeping
Trust
Rashford.
your Man U players.
Yeah,
Your Man U
I'm
assets.
keeping Rashford, yeah.
Onana. Bruno Fernandes, Rashford.
No, I can't. I mean, shouldn't be doing my defenders for now.
But are we still
considering-
keeping Brighton assets?
Yeah, on my
Okay.
so Estepinian and what's the name again? Mitoma. That's still my
Mitoma.
team.
All right.
I'm keeping them.
All right.
It's-
I'll
Okay.
get like
My
1 or
team.
2 more games.
Okay.
So I'll skip Tottenham, Sheffield. We already discussed that. West Ham United, Manchester City. Haaland had a flurry of chances. I'm not seeing that
He,
whistle.
he missed a lot of chances, but
Yeah.
yeah. he had
For me,
about
I feel
9 big chances.
I feel the main
One
assets
goal.
in Man City is actually Alvarez.
Alvarez. I think I said
That's why I don't have
spoke
Haaland
about
on
him
my
in the
team.
beginning of the season.
Yeah, but
So-
I get, but the thing about Haaland is like I just come and just do a hat trick. Or give, I mean,
I get
he
that.
has those things. So if you don't have Haaland, right, at some point he may start playing catch up when he just comes and he bangs and people captain him and you captain someone else who doesn't produce. Before you know, you're like 30 points adrift and you're playing catch up. So can you bet against
Can
Haaland?
you bet
This
against Haaland?
City's new boy, Doku.
He scored actually.
Yeah, good guy.
scored, yeah.
Good guy,
Yeah.
but I mean
Pep seems to
relates.
like him.
Pep praised him as a proper winger. I can understand that, but again, his Grealish is back from injury. Do you think the guy will get in games? You can't tell. You can't tell with Pep.
That's true.
Moving on, Newcastle, Brentford.
A very low scoring game.
Yeah,
It's a
just
scoring game.
clean sheet.
but-
So I
but-
add Botman. 9
Yeah,
points.
I had Botman too. So
9 points.
I think it's a time for people to start sticking to Newcastle defenders as against their attackers because of the rotation.
Yeah,
But Botman, if they start keeping clean sheet, Botman will give you points.
yeah,
Trippier will give you points.
yeah.
Trippier has not been outstanding this season, but
And expensive.
Botman,
6.5,
Cha.
expensive.
they will give you points.
Okay.
Then the rotation,
And the
Isaac,
strikers.
Wilson.
That means sure will start. I mean,
But someone to look out for is Gordon.
but Gordon has not really. Well, so has he been consistent? I think I scored a goal or thereabout, but it's not really been.
He had an assist last game week.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I want to
Have
bring
him
him in
in
yet.
your
I don't
team.
know. I'll watch him for a while.
But
Maybe I watch this.
he's on the
Okay.
team sheet each
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, so if I say watch list, I'll watch him. I'll give him some. I'll look at him more. I have players that can do better than him for now, so I'd rather have Diaby than Gordon for that same price. Bournemouth, Chelsea, dead game, dead. But hey, I had 2 Chelsea defenders, so
I
it was
mean,
good for me.
I had
Gatso.
Got
I had Chilwell,
and
unlucky.
this guy.
Lucky for
Fulham.
me. I had
I
Chilwell.
don't
I had
know-
Estupinian.
Wow.
I had
I
the
don't know
poor
why.
game week last
I don't
game
know why
week.
Pochettino benched Chilwell for Modric.
Maybe for Colwill.
No, for Modric.
No, for Colwill.
He said,
Colwill.
I read an interview where he said that Modric played the same role that Chilwell was playing.
Well,
Oh yeah.
anyway, you
As
keep
a
benching him.
wing-back.
Come I have Colwill anyway. You keep benching him. So
I gave you
Everton,
maximum
Arsenal.
points.
I mean, that was a very tight fixture,
Very, very sorry.
but I mean, another good asset from Arsenal.
For
Trossard.
their defenders.
Trossard.
So now that Martinelli's injured,
Considering
right?
Martinelli's injury,
I'm thinking of. I'm tempted to bring him in. But I don't know.
yeah.
I have our Savior Lord Jesus Christ back in my team.
Jesus. And finally, we have Nottingham Forest versus Burnley. I think that game was not bad. I mean, I
It
enjoyed
was
the
a very
game.
balanced game, yes.
Yeah, and
Awoni has continued his
his
streak.
of every game
Goal or
with
assist.
Same with Salah. But why don't you guys have Awoni? I mean, with this hot, like call it hot form, or it's always giving returns.
Hot and cold.
It's also but it's giving returns since back in last season.
That's true.
It's not expensive. So why
It's
don't
not
you guys
expensive,
trust
yeah.
in him?
Let's watch
I
him
think
for a
I'll
few-
do that.
few-
But
few-
I think another asset from Burnley is Foster. I think I said that last week.
Foster, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, their goals this season has come from him or through him, right?
What about that Colio Shaw? A young guy, like Colio Shaw guy.
From Burnley.
Yeah.
Only, yeah.
Did he score last
No,
game?
but it was up and down, sure.
But I feel like Foster, I mean, he's got a red card now, but
He misses
I mean,
next
you have to
game.
chill. But
What about
if
this
you-
guy? This Chelsea guy. What's his name again? Odoi.
Although, yeah,
Odoi came
lovely
for
goal. That
Forest.
is,
Good goal.
Very
And
good
I
goal,
think
yes.
he'll get games.
you get games ahead of other players, so it's someone to look out for as a differential.
All right, guys. That's that for for the review of last game week. So let's look at what our guys scored. Our pundits in the house scored. Jz 40 points with bench boosts.
Very
Now,
poor.
guy, listen to the boost too. Ramsdale did not play. Esteponian didn't play. Easy 1 point. Okay, Pedro 7 points. Wow, what a boost!
I had a poor game.
Gabriel
week.
Jesus as captain. Alvarez was there.
Man,
No
you have,
Haaland.
You have mind though. You captain Jesus.
Chilwell
I
did
thought
not
we were going to
play.
play.
Yeah, you have 3 players that did not play. Wow.
Very poor game week.
We declared that.
I'm coming back.
You should, please.
I had similar situation.
Agwoturumbe, no one like just relax. 60 points.
Yeah, oh
Just
shit.
calm, just-
60 sexy points,
Nice.
man.
Oh.
I see.
Not 20 points.
Alvarez, Haaland, Salah, Diaby. You look my team, have you?
I didn't look your team. I mean, they look my team.
Botman. Okay, White. Oh, good. Still 3 points. Not bad. Like I said before, I was fortunate to have 68 points. Major points came from Alvarez, my defenders. All of them produced. Colwill and Goodso 6 points each. Botman 9. Salah, Diaby, Saka, and that's it. That's it for that.
You had a good game week, bro.
Yeah, I mean, considering what everybody did, I think
Yeah.
I had a good game week. I won't lie. Then the most transferred out players for game week 6. Let me start with out first. Jackson of Chelsea, Chilwell of Chelsea. I guess what you said maybe a part to that. Isak of Newcastle because of
That's the
the
rotation.
Rotation.
solid match. I mean, didn't play last again. Brighton has a lot of rotation also.
Rotation.
Rashford. I think Rashford will be premature.
Rashford,
Well,
I
I mean,
think
50-50.
yeah, because even though he doesn't score,
He had
he's
most
input,
shots this
yeah.
season, and
So
he's done a
it's
goal and
it's a little
a
bit
goal, 2
premature.
assists, and he had
I
most
feel like
shots.
the influence is considering their run of form, really. That's why I feel like that's why a
I think
lot
they're
of
coming
managers
into a
are.
good run very soon. They played Arsenal, they played Spurs. I mean, so they're more or
Brighton.
less coming into and Brighton. You know.
Poor run of form.
Yeah.
And they lost as well.
So most transferred in, obviously Alvarez, Botman, Mbeumo. He keeps
He
rising.
didn't speak about the most transferred outs.
After that,
Oh, nah.
no, but it's not. It's not.
It's not
He
even
didn't
on
make
the-
He's among the
it.
most transferred
he
outs
didn't
now.
make-
But he made top 5.
He's not in top 5.
No.
Again, nobody have him that much before. So, Mbeumo, Ward-Prowse, and Salah. So people are bringing back Salah.
I will bring back
They're
Salah.
bringing sexy back.
Ward-Prowse is a cheap option. He's
Yeah.
giving goal or assist every other week.
All right, guys, that's it from us for this segment. Don't snooze. We'll be right back.
Snooze, you lose.
Welcome back, guys. So, as you all know, don't forget to like, follow all our social media handles on on the
Share.
screen down, share, join our league code, join us, follow us Instagram, Twitter, all socials.
Yeah.
Watch our YouTube channel. This podcast comes every week by Friday, right? We drop every Friday. So you can get predictions, and obviously don't forget to join our Telegram channel, and also to win exciting prizes every game week. The top 3 managers win prizes from us.
Yeah.
We have top 10 or top 15 for the season. So there's a lot to do. Banter, win, and have fun all through, right? So
And also fill the Google Sheets
very
to
important.
get your,
If you don't feel that shit, we can't pay you.
so you can get your
It's-
details.
Yeah,
Yeah.
eager to pay actually. So top 3 managers from last game week. BAMMY FC. Shout out to BAMMY FC, 74
Yeah.
points.
74.
Raptors FC, 22 points.
Okay.
ABOKI FC, 71 points. What a name.
ABOKI FC.
Considering the fact that my mini leagues I'm in a lot of mini leagues, right? And I came top last game week. And on official Naija game week, I can't make top 3.
Made a couple of bands.
Yeah, but I can't even make top 3 on this
It shows
platform.
you the caliber of guys.
Yeah, well, I expect you guys, though. I expect you guys. But this season, I will conquer.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very important. I'll conquer. Sorry, producer, what did you score? I can echo your
Man
points.
like
Our producer has got 49 now. He's quiet this week.
man like
You tried. So let's preview game week 6, guys. And let's see what we have in store. Game week 6 fixtures, guys. Let's look at the teams, the fixtures one by one. Talk about the players to have from those teams and possible captain choices.
All right.
So Saturday, the first game, concurrent. I like 3 games starting at the same time. Crystal Palace, Fulham, Jz.
I mean, assets from Crystal Palace. Edward.
Okay.
Edward, yeah.
Only
I mean, he
up
seems to
easy.
be scoring. Oh, easy. I mean, only performed once or twice.
Fulham.
Maybe
Vinicius.
Leno.
Okay, Leonard's been doing well.
That's not bad.
Manchester City, Nottingham Forest.
I always go with Alvarez.
No Ireland.
No,
Yeah, you have mine.
Man City Wolves. We have to look at. I've spoken about Jeremy Doku. Wolves. We have to look at Awoni Hudson.
No. Wolves, not Forest.
No, Man City,
Nottingham
Nottingham Forest.
Right? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
not Wolves, yeah.
We have to look at Awoni Elanga
Against Man City,
against Man City. Yeah, as FPL assets if you have them.
you can keep them.
Yeah.
So all of these guys, let's go in defense. All of the most consistent defender for Man City since last season is this guy. Akanji.
Okay.
What do you think?
Pep with his rotation.
But he has always played Akanji. The only time he didn't play this season was ill. That's once, and he's been playing all games.
I think he and Walker, they've been the most consistent.
Yeah.
So I'll stick with them. And if you have Ederson,
Okay. Then captain, obviously, Haaland, right?
Haaland, how can I buy you for
You
40 points
Alvarez,
not
right?
captain you?
Alvarez captain.
Haaland, and
Alright.
against Nottingham Forest,
Yeah.
expect
Goals.
goals. Yeah.
Brentford, Everton.
Brentford and Mbeumo, Wissa. Mbeumo is like, I think, the 3rd highest scoring
I think it's
midfielder
top midfielder,
in FPL.
Wissa is not bad. Yeah, I think he has
Wissa is
lots of
not
shots.
bad,
So that he
yeah,
hasn't
so-
been
Yeah.
batting lately.
Yes,
So-
lately. Yes.
Mbeumo is a must-have.
Then what about Flecking? Flecking, the defender. The keeper,
Flecking,
rather.
a keeper, yeah.
I think against Everton.
Flecking, he has
defenders-
produced 2 clean sheets in the last 2 games. So
If you have the defenders, you can keep them because Everton, they find it hard scoring.
Yes, they do.
Obviously, nobody for any Everton asset, so let's leave that.
some people
Burnley-
have Pickford now.
Who?
Some people have
Pickford.
Pickford.
Oh yeah, sorry, Pickford. Yeah,
Mm.
but I saw that I was selling Pickford again lately. So and I
Having
dropped it.
Pickford,
I
I don't think anybody has Pickford
I have Pickford on my bench, just on my bench.
on your bench, but
Yeah,
it's
4.4,
just for.
yeah.
I
just
mean,
there.
He has been considered.
Burnley, Manchester United.
Burnley, Manchester United. Wow. Rashford, Fernandez, and what's the new guy?
Hoyland.
Hoyland. Yes, I think he
It's
would.
called just
Yes,
yesterday.
yes.
Oh, you?
I think they will perform this
The
week. I mean,
usual-
considering
the usual suspects, I think it's time for Rashford to shine. Bruno Fernandes, Hojland, and he's actually cheap. 5.5.
Who's that?
Their striker, Hodgland.
Ah,
So-
yeah, that's cool. I'm not check them out. Arsenal Sunday, not Nottingham Derby. The Arsenal versus Spurs.
Wow. I mean, a lot of
So
assets.
those are tripled up on Spurs assets. The Sons, the
Maddison.
Madison, the Udoji or the Romeo.
I'm sure some people
Why-
will go back
I
and buy
mean,
Richarlison.
Yeah, and Kulusevski,
So
a lot of assets. I mean, the Pedro guy as well,
Yeah.
the defender.
Yeah.
And then you're looking at Arsenal assets, Saka. You're looking at Trossard. I mean, coming back to the team.
Odegaard.
Odegaard
He's been
as
in fine
well.
form.
Odegaard
Gabriel Jesus.
has been my team from the beginning
Saliba.
of the season. I just bought Jesus to replace.
I think there'll be
Isak.
goals. There'll be goals in that.
It's a derby now. The
There'll be
last 4-5 North London derbies, both teams have scored.
Yes.
So it's just that there won't be the annual hurricane penalty.
Moving on, Brighton, Bournemouth.
Brighton, Bournemouth. I mean, it's still the usual suspects, Brighton.
Estepanian.
The problem with Brighton and the Zebri is his rotation.
Rotates. But yeah, that's some players that
I don't know whether this guy doesn't know that we have FPL assets there that he has to
but don't forget that.
There's still fixed players he will still play, like Mitoma. I mean, if Estepanian is always fit, he would always play Estepanian.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel those two guys.
Defenders mostly. Then considering the fact that they're in Europe this season, so they're even playing right now. Obviously, Zebi will make changes
especially their forward line. They have
he has 3 good strikers. He can play way back. He will pop. He will play Ferguson. He will pop. Yeah, and Pedro too has popped 2 goals.
Can play.
And Sissio when he's fit can play. Fati is still there, so there are a lot of players, But I'll just stick with the guy that I have already. Bournemouth, Sri Lanka. What about Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka is not bad.
Sri Lanka for Bournemouth, yes, it's not bad.
Not done bad this
season. All right, let's move on to Chelsea, Aston Villa.
I mean, you look at Aston Villa assets.
From an FPL perspective, you look at Aston Villa assets. You look at Watkins. You look at Diaby. You look at Bailey, Matty Cash.
Bailey's not always. They don't start sometimes. He's not consistent. I mean, Cash had 2 goals the other time, but hey, how often do they keep playing
Well,
shots?
anyone that has Sterling, I'll stick to Sterling. Sterling has he has been the most improved player in Chelsea.
Yeah, okay.
And funny enough, Nicholas Jackson is one of the most transferred players out. So
only 1 goal in 5. I mean, come on. Guys are run up
very, very poor.
No goal returns.
Form.
Liverpool, West Ham United. I go.
Liverpool, West Ham United now. Usually suspect. Salah has been consistent this season. Arnold has not really produced as an asset. Gakpo, if you have Gakpo, stick to him. Nunez. There'll be that debate of who starts, Nunez or
I think that one starts.
Or Gakpo.
I think that one starts. That really started last game because of his travel from Uruguay. South America rather.
Then for West Ham, you look at Paqueta as a differential. Antonio has been popping the odd goal.
Okay, so Sheffield United versus Newcastle. I might not see goals from Sheffield. I don't know how to score.
I don't see that. I don't see them scoring.
So like we said earlier, Newcastle defenders, right?
Yes.
You just stick to Newcastle defenders.
But you want to gamble on the striker. I think I can gamble on Wilson.
Wilson. I think Wilson might turn out to
Definitely.
be the Premier League striker, and he scored in the last game, and that confidence is there. So even though he comes from the bench, he might pop.
So what are your differentials? The differential game week.
My differentials for this game week, I'll be looking at Watkins from Aston Villa. Even though I don't have him, I'll be looking at Watkins from Aston Villa. I'll be looking at Gabriel Jesus.
That's
Arsenal,
my man, Gabriel Jesus.
He's coming in. But the thing is that Arteta, Nketiah did not start the Champions League game.
So he may start.
And Arteta has a lot of confidence in him. So, but even if Jesus comes from the bench, he's likely to pop.
All right.
So I'll be looking at Jesus as a differential.
Jesus
and he's cheap again.
Okay, that's cool. Your differentials?
Sticky one, but I think I'll go with Agwa's
I was choice of
differentials.
defenders,
Yes.
right? All right, I'll stick keep my DRB as we go. And Rashford right now is more like a differential, so I'll hang on to him. Captain choices, I think. Do we unanimously agree that it's Haaland?
You see, captain choices now you have to be looking at Salah as a captain choice. Although I'll stick to Haaland. Well, you have to be looking at
so your vice captain is Salah.
You have to be looking at Salah as a captain choice.
Well, you cannot advise us to look at Salah and
Salah. If you want to gamble.
Okay, who are you going to captain?
I'll captain Salah, my vice captain. No. I'll captain Haaland, my vice captain Salah.
What about you? Just...
I can't say.
He doesn't have Haaland now, so yours should be interesting because you don't have Haaland.
Very interesting.
So who are you going to captain?
It will come out by Saturday.
No.
For captain suggestion, I would suggest Salah.
Suggest
Salah.
What would
that's fine. No, we're giving you Salah. So if you look at it, so from the attack, midfield, and defense, where do you think people should focus their? Where should get their points from? So do I play 3 attackers and 4 midfielders and probably 3 defenders, or do I go 2 attackers, 5 midfielders, 3 defenders, or 4 or 5 defenders?
Defenders, yes.
So this is the game where you play 3 defenders, 5 attackers, and 2 strikers, because I feel you get a lot of points from midfielders. So if you have five midfielders, 2 attackers, 3 defenders, stick to City defenders, Newcastle defender, and maybe 1 Liverpool defender, 1 Liverpool keeper, 5 midfielders, Haaland, Alvarez. You're good to go.
Same with you?
Yeah, I agree.
You don't agree. You don't have Haaland. Why will you be agreeing?
so far we go. What we've seen lately. So Champions League is back.
Yeah.
European football is back. There's a game on Tuesday. Yesterday there's a game. There are games going on Thursday.
Yeah.
How does it impact our FPL assets or FPL in general? Because again, we had to see more rotation. So when the tournament goes into maybe from the next round of matches, a lot of managers are rotating. And again, there's still internationals coming up in October. So how do you think it affects FPL in general?
I think we've without speaking about it directly, we've spoken about it already. Yeah, so indirectly, it's going to affect it very well. It's going to impact on how you pick your players.
And I think considering teams that most managers have assets are playing Europe, you know, so there'll be a lot of rotation.
All right, guys. So our followers, our fans, our fellow managers, you heard this. Please let us know what you think. How deep will it affect FPL? Do you think the internationals coming up by October 2 will also be in the mind of the managers? Should we stick with players we have now, or should we favor rotation? Let us know. Chat us on Twitter, or join our Telegram channel and just let us know what you think.
Yeah,
this has been another exciting episode, guys. Thanks for your time.
Yes.
Shout out to our producers,
man like
Lady FC,
Larry FC.
All right, guys, that's all we have for you this moment. We'll see you again same time next week.
Bye, guys.
Peace on out.
Peace on out.
Yeah.